always drawbacks, okay, trade-offs and things like that to consider. So if I play, good Joel comes in. I personally have a preference, which is to keep my knees off the mat when I play cross-side. The advantage of that is I commit weight to him and make it very hard for him to move. He's always moving in a way that is very laborious for him. The downside of it is it takes, in my opinion, additional training to get good at riding him and kind of surfing that structure basically. Because you really have to surf his movements the whole time, and that can be very hard for people, especially in the beginning. I think it's very, very worth committing the time and the effort and the energy to. But I'm going to look a little bit today at another form of cross sides that's really, really common, which is to have a cross face and an underhook like this, and just to play from the knees from here. The reason when you take the cross face and the underhook, the reason you wouldn't play this with the knees off the ground, or you could, but you'd have to make some adjustments, is that if I kind of come up like this, my legs are wide open for him to, you can slide that leg onto the inside. Does that make sense? So you won't see people typically play in that way, or if they do, they're gonna adjust and keep a knee forward or something like that. They're gonna have to make some adjustments, but they'll usually keep their knees on the ground, and it's a very mobile cross side, so that's what's the advantage? I'm more mobile, so I get increased mobility, and my ability to transition in some ways becomes easier, all right? The downside is it's not very heavy when I'm like this. The only way I really transmit a lot of weight is through my posture, my ability to connect to him, but my base is in the floor, okay? So we'll start off just by getting to the posture itself. Just the cross face means my arm comes under his head. We'll enhance this in time. My underhook goes under the far arm, and I can clasp my hands together like this. And from here, it should be nearly impossible for him to roll into me or roll away from me. Like this grip stops that entirely, okay? There's really, I don't think, any real, except as he makes sort of adjustments and does good jiu-jitsu, his ability to just roll belly down or roll in either direction is nearly impossible from him, okay? It's a pin that I think is a little more akin to a wrestling style, okay? So give that a try first. 1, 2, 3.